Hello, hello. Yes, good afternoon for everyone. We are live this weekend with our 10K subscribers live stream special. I'm very excited, yes, to have this live stream with you guys, and yes, hopefully this time there's gonna be more people, and I can already see, yes, at least. Uh, till yeah, like subscribers. Um, right, we're gonna wait a little bit longer to see how many people will show up. But yeah, I counting to have roughly 1 hour of this live stream, no more, no less, so that yeah, everything is gonna be on point. We yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Yes, quickly enough so that you guys can enjoy your weekend ahead. All right. Uh, but yes, I want to emphasize and say it again and again. Thank you so much for subscribing, supporting me, showing love, and yes, all the activities that we reached with our channel. It is only like a beginning, and yes, it is still yeah hard to believe like what we've done in I think it's less than 2 months actually. Yeah, less than 2 months. We we were consistent enough. We were uploading, and yes, we got decent results. And yeah, like it's not even the end of the year yet. All right, I'll do a little thing. So let's wait for more people. Meanwhile, all right. So yes, we done our introduction a little bit earlier, but yes, these live streams they are always interesting because you never know uh, how many people you have, and yes, like obviously weekends are tricky because people have their own things to do, and yes, watching some live streams, yeah, of random people online, yeah, it's not that, yeah, like easy and maybe interesting for many of yeah, like users online. But yeah, like since we already have a little community, uh, yes, you can expect certain things at this point, right? But either way, yes, if I'll see that we're not gonna have enough people like the last time, yes, we're just gonna like end it earlier and well move on with the next yeah like ideas for the channel and those things that I am preparing for you guys. Because yes, live streams they are inconvenient in a way, and it's hard to again to understand how exactly they are working for people. But we are testing and yeah, like getting the feedback necessary in order yes uh, to to make sure that next time is gonna be better. Uh, but yes, that's exactly what you're gonna see many times in your life when well you're preparing, you're doing something, but well unfortunately reality is showing you different colors sometimes, and it's okay. That's pretty much why I have in the channel so that you guys can see how to react and how to yeah like have a solution because all those wonderful like yeah things that you learn in school, college, university, yes they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not preparing you for this kind of situations where yes like unfortunately yes you do need to know how to deal with these real life situations and well not be in doubt of yourself and the world itself because these things yeah like they're gonna happen from time to time. I'm not saying what kind of frequencies we might witness, but the world is certainly not perfect at this point, and yeah like we always have to work on ourselves and well make according adjustments with the world around us. Again, knowing what I know is precisely why I share in my knowledge with you guys because well uh, I I have enough real life experiences in order yes to share and hopefully to provide something useful for those who well they are still in ignorance stage where yeah like they don't know exactly what to do and how to prepare for the future more importantly because present is present, many things here and there yeah uh, they're more like visible and you can predict a little bit like what's happening in front of your eyes, but future it is uncertain for many of us, and I I know that I need to do my part in order to make sure that well I can help somehow. Obviously, by myself, it's not possible to do everything, but at least yes, again, thanks to these technologies, uh, it's easier yes to communicate. It's easier to share. It's easier to contribute something, uh, and yes, from practical perspective as well. I mentioned this uh, few times already that yeah, like crypto and blockchain, they are those technologies that can help in a practical manner uh, solve some problems in this world. And that's pretty much why, yeah, we are here. Mm, everyone is talking a lot, and I get it that it's easier uh, to provide information and content with that regard rather than, yeah, like do something practical, because it takes amount of courage, risk, I don't know, some emotional capital, of course, financial capital as well. All those things that, yes, testing people and depth of the character of where they are and where they should be. That's pretty much why entrepreneurs they are so valuable in this world. It's because entrepreneurs they are thoroughly they are those people who um, dealing with real problems, they dealing with real feedbacks, they dealing with situations that not many people want to confront, and more importantly, they finding solutions in order to have like a practical contribution, uh, like in our environment, like in society, uh, yeah, like in our world itself. So uh, I'm not saying that we all have to be entrepreneurs, so yeah, like strive to be one. Uh, but we certainly can borrow some ideas from entrepreneurs who, yeah, like clearly understanding the world differently than us. And well, instead of thinking all the time about the noise that is around us, we have to, yeah, like filter what is actually important. We have to break down the problems and, yes, look up for solutions. And luckily, it's easier than ever thanks to ChatGPT and all those AI technologies. Well, you don't have any excuses anymore. That's the interesting part. And even if you do have excuses, well, it's on you now. You cannot blame the government. You cannot blame your parents. You cannot blame your friends, or I don't know, like your enemies. In the end of the day, it's all gonna be on you. And recently, I uploaded a short, yeah, like a video about yes, when you are blaming others, you are making yourself weaker, something like that. And that's exactly what I'm saying here. Like, it is logical, it is common sense, but it's not helping you and anyone else around with 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 that mentality, with that personality. I know that like we've been taught to react that way, and yes, to uh, play this drama uh, in our daily life, but now it's not the time to do so. We certainly already like um, crossed that stage where, yeah, like we acting on yeah, like instincts, and like animals, yeah, only have to take care of the basics for survival. uh, it's funny enough because I also dropped this video not too long ago, and that's exactly what we have to learn from the animal kingdom, like how to uh, towards perfection. Yes, to understand survival, to know how to, yes, take care of it, but more importantly, how to deviate from it and go beyond just survival. And yet those treatments that yeah, like people they were using like for centuries. Now we are men of 21st century. We are more educated. We have more exposure towards any industry and expertise that you like. So that's pretty much well, it's your responsibility now to be that example of a man of a 21st century, not disgrace and yes, making appear as we are much dumber and yeah weaker than our ancestors. Like I'm surely keeping in mind all the time that our ancestors they've done great job for the next generations. Yeah, like that we haven't now. But think about it. How many people still today uh, they they facing the same issues, they facing the same problems, they complaining about the same stuff, which well, it's like not reasonable to complain anymore. This kind of stuff makes no sense to me, and yes, that's pretty much why we try to wake up the the current generations, uh, guide new generations that yeah are coming. Because what happens if we don't do it? I'll tell you what happens. uh, AI is gonna be on your neck. Is gonna be on your neck and always gonna pressure you that yes, you have to work hard, you have to compete, you have to fight, and yes, your neighbor or your friend is gonna be your enemy, and like because the society is encouraging you that you're gonna push the narrative that well people apparently is still following, which is yeah mind blowing for me. Instead of like being united, like being together and doing the right steps towards the future and like what is waiting for us, we like keep going like with the same like pattern as yeah like those animals that we are seeing like from yeah from the streets, and that's why it's honestly shocking to me because like when I was growing up, of course with the exposure of internet already, yes, like I was honestly like from 2020, I was expecting that we're gonna cross a new chapter of humanity, and yes, we're gonna have like a future from, of course, not to that degree of the movies, but not that far off. But what we are seeing that yeah people like during COVID they exactly showing you what's wrong with this world, and yes instead of taking one step forward we're taking five steps back. Yeah, honestly like I'll never forget the feeling when yeah 2020 uh, was yeah very chaotic and thanks to COVID, but ironically it's not COVID to blame for those things. You see it's exactly what I'm saying, that you don't blame the COVID, you do blame uh, yourself first because of how you are reacting towards those things. And i I'll tell you honestly that like I was okay by not reacting of that nonsense, but what happened with many other people, they provoked massive, yes, like lockdowns and those quarantines, all those things voluntarily. And why? It's because they were scared. They were thinking that yeah, there is some virus that yeah is gonna kill people, and yes, they were treating others as like potential like enemies because yeah, like if you sneeze or cough a little bit, yeah, you have like a higher chance of yeah being infected and die. But like think about it, even when you're using like a common sense, was it not something similar before? at all times that we had, yeah, like in the past. Why this narrative with COVID worked in 2020, and yeah, people started to behave as if they are brain dead, and that's what happens when you follow in the masses, the mainstreams, or the, yeah, like social medias, and well, that's pretty much my issue with social medias overall, because yeah, like uh, they're not that helpful. Yes, the technologies are out there, they are wonderful, but again, humans, people, they are the cause of all this ignorance. And like if whatever, in the next 5 years there's gonna be something more serious than COVID, and people they still gonna act and behave like morons, then probably I don't mind if the entire world is gonna be nuked, because that's exactly what we deserve then. If people they are not yeah, like they are not ready for anything drastically different. They want to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. And I don't know about you guys, but like I am sick and tired of it. And worst of all, I know what to do myself, and I can take care of myself. But like for me, it's very painful to see what's happening around. And like I am living in London, and yeah, like you would think, okay, that these people they have everything, like they have education, they have opportunities, they have, yeah, like resources, whatever. But they are exactly the same as you from whatever you're watching, and they are many times more fragile, simply because, well, they're not prepared for from the downside perspective. Everyone these days, it just, yeah, like living in consumption mode, driven by the dopamine, yeah, using like instant gratification in order, yeah, to satisfy their desires, which I also, by the way, dropped yeah, like videos with them at. But what happens is that, like instead of yeah, like putting yourself together towards those problems that we are facing, we like acting worse than animals, honestly, because animals, at least, they are together. They know that by yourself you probably die, but together people can accomplish yeah, like miracles. But here's the thing: you don't need miracles in your life if you're understanding uh, some common sense and some principles behind yeah, how to navigate present, future, and sometimes past. Yes, past as well is important, because it it gives you some clues how to yeah, like live your present life with the right foundations, and yeah, of course, follow the plan for your future. But yes, we'll see how it goes. I am very excited towards the future, looking forward towards new uh, developments. But yes, of course, there's always gonna be some people that yeah, they're gonna complain, and yeah, look someone to blame, no matter, yeah, like what kind of resources they have in front of them. But yes, 5 minutes more, guys. If there's not gonna be people, well, we're gonna wrap that up and end, which is fine. Like I said, Yes, I also want to enjoy my weekend, and if live streams they're not that effective, well, so be it. We might try maybe another social media with this matter. Well, we'll see. Like again, when you have enough tools, it's never an issue. It's just how to align with people that yeah, like you want to communicate and share the same values. That is the issue. You see, again, it's not the issue with technologies; it's with us. And well, we just need to be patient, do our part, and yes, get the feedback from the outcome, and then uh, work towards towards that information that you receive. That's called uh, learning by doing. One of my favorite ways, because yeah, again, like we can read, watch, yeah, like study from different sources, but unfortunately, like it's very passive learning experience. And as we can see, thanks to like our wonderful yeah educational system, it's not that effective. People just like learning to memorize to pass a certain test or exam and forget it. Like that's not education; it's memorization, isn't it? Because ironically, by thinking uh, logically, thinking like outside of the box, it's not encouraged. Because if you do, well, your answer probably is gonna be incorrect. You don't need to like blindly memorize uh, concepts and answers so that you can pass the yeah like test or exam, which is again it might have worked in the last century uh, to some degree. It helped people, yes, I don't know, to be disciplined, whatever. But these days, yeah, like it's a joke. Like with even with these tools online, yeah, with apps, people can grasp much more from uh, from their experience than yeah, like just wasting their time daily sitting for whatever like 7 hours. And yeah, like if you ask them what did they learn, that they won't be able to even like put to words together, which is shocking. I know people having like short like attention span, but that this is like going like out of control, and that's why yeah, like I am concerned about education a lot because well, it's wrong to say that we don't have an education uh, section, but yes, like in these departments of education, they just clearly yeah like teaching people their own things, and ironically by having like a safe environment enough, yes, it's again not teaching people to deal with problems and situations that might be tricky after like post graduation, because yeah, the real stuff begins when you starting to work. You like all of a sudden you're realizing, and yeah, you're realizing that many things that you learn that they're useless, and you have to learn all over again. And what happens when you have bills to pay? It is more like stressful and like pressuring you because you cannot afford to lose uh, that job, and you have to accept lots of unpleasant things along the way. But you see, if you have the right attitude and like again the right education, then you understand that well, this is a process, and well, no one is gonna give you anything good until you are actually qualified and ready for it. Because these days, like people, yeah, I get it, that they are sick and tired of studying for years. They were waiting to graduate, and then what happens? They get in some low paid position, salary that it's not aligning with like those efforts that they were having uh, from the place they were studying. And I get it, and that's precisely why I'm saying that you have to rely more on what you're learning, like outside of those places, have really and yes, more importantly, uh, knowing that feedbacks, good or bad, they are part of life, which only makes you better. And I I always been this way, knowing that yes, it's pointless to blame anyone, like because when you do blame, you lose power, and yes, you don't want to be in that position. And why you don't want to be in that position is because when yeah you're losing power, you're becoming a victim. You're looking for like effects uh, of why it's happening rather than cause, and that's pretty much what we're witnessing today. I I I honestly I don't know what people are learning today, that we facing like problems that yeah like whatever uh, Isaac Newton was facing in the past, like those issues that there were like centuries ago, like they are the same as we haven't today. How is possible? And yes, like you could say that some of those problems, they are artificial, and they are artificial, but you have to ask yourself am I also part of this drama that people are creating, or I'm choosing to yeah ignore nonsense that it has nothing to do with me. And once you do that, ironically, all the news, and I mean all the news, 100%, all the news, they are becoming irrelevant to you. Because, yeah, sure, news are important, but like if they are distracting you and, yes, giving you the wrong ideas and interpretations, then, wow, you have to get rid of them. And I also have like a video about it. Yes, news are definitely not useful. You cannot generate ideas. You cannot generate solutions. They're giving you uh, something to react, which is usually negative because that's what it sells. But yeah, it's not gonna sell enough so that you can yeah get paid and whatever have enough that yeah practical side of life where yeah those things are like working in your favor. I don't know about the journalists honestly, because those people yeah they are a little bit of mystery, but yeah, for me it's hard to believe that like 100% of them, they are truly enjoying what they are like publishing and recording uh, like uh, in public, because many things they are not that pleasant, and let's be honest, they are nasty. So what does it give us? Like nothing. It does give us nothing, and yes, for me, it is very obvious, but yeah, it seems like it's not obvious enough for others, which precisely why I'm bringing this point. But yes, guys, I'm sorry, but we're gonna end right now because it's already been more than half an hour. Like I extended a bit more, and yes, no people, no people, and yes, it's fine. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I also gonna prepare something interesting for you. Uh, the last days of the year. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Stay tuned. Bye.